Well, how would you maintain your health or something
As
like
far
that?
as man, you got to get a lot of sleep for sure. I didn't get a lot. Um, and you kind of for dancers, you got to eat healthy, and be mindful of how your body feels. I think as dancers, we're kind of more connected to our bodies than we realize. So just listen to your body, like if it says rest, you rest, like straight up. Like you can feel it. I feel like injuries for me, I actually have an injury right now. And I was kind of sad in the beginning, but now it's kind of like I'm eager to battle now and I want to battle, and it's almost healed. So yeah, I'm getting ready to battle.
And I think that's really important advice because as people that want to win like really badly, they think, oh, if I have a bit of a pain then I can just work through it, or hey, I only trained for like a couple of hours today and maybe everything is feeling heavy, but I can keep going because that's what winners do. But it sounds like you're saying you see the signs to rest and you just have to rest.
Yeah. So I got this injury in particular. I got this injury like September, and it was one of those moments where I felt something weird, and I was in a show at the time. I was doing the Usher residency show in Vegas, and honestly, I don't even know. It just felt weird, and then I did the show. I completed everything. Woke up, and I just was in pain. So I should have listened to my body and chilled and like, yo, don't do this show, or like at least lighten up a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, the physical therapy and stuff, that's your line of work, isn't it?
Yeah. The funny thing it's my line of work, but it's kind of like breaking's my full time job, and then like doing physical therapy is like my part time job.
Sure. So you must have seen people that just haven't listened to any sort of advice like that and they're all banged up.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about people that are in a sort of bad way as far as their health goes, what advice do you have to help them to move on so that they can actually heal up and move about like they used to?
And like kind of see the silver lining, you mean? Like kind of like
Yeah,
there's a light at the end of
if
the tunnel.
if you understand that a lot of us probably don't have the knowledge of health like others do and how everything works and the ways that they can rest and get their rehab and everything like that, really, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, the funny thing is, as being dancing for so long, and then going to school for like um, for the body, really. I realize that as dancers, we're more connected and we know more about our bodies than the average person. Um, but as far as like injuries go, you have to stay active. That's 100%. Like you have to stay active and condition. I remember a while ago there was like a trend where breakers didn't want to work out. I remember Monir. There's a few viewers, Monir, Goku. They were really pushing that physical. I guess I want to say fitness. They're really pushing it, and some b-boys, didn't. A majority didn't take to it. Now everybody is. So I think people are aware more now of the physical aspect, and you gotta stay you gotta stay conditioned. It's like, put it like this: if you do a one-on-one and you think you have all the moves, if your endurance isn't there, you're most likely not gonna win. From experiencing winning some one-on-ones and stuff. Um, the final battle for me is all condition. I think I think what I did UK champs in the finals was 5 rounds, and I remember I conditioned like crazy. I was out of moves. I was completely out of moves, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. But my condition was there, so it made me push through. So I mean, as for advice for any dancer, you got to stay conditioned 100%.
How would you recommend that people improve upon that? Improve upon
Um,
their
you,
conditioning?
well, as far as I personally, I would say I have like a part-time personal trainer. Even though I know what to do, it's still always good to have a coach. So I have my own coach, and I'm running. So I run about 3 miles every session, probably like 4 times a week. I'm still lifting weights. We as dancers, it's crazy. We just inherently know our bodies, so you kind of just be more in touch. Even meditate, that helps a lot. Um, for me, yeah, meditating is like key, dude. For real, it's key.